We've been on the lookout for a cordless vacuum cleaner for the past few years, and I always back off buying one because I become overwhelmed with the choices and options that there are, and I don't know what is a good one. And with this kind of thing, I usually end up just going for the most expensive model because I don't know, and I just assume that that's going to be the best one. We weren't really in a financial position to get one this year because I'm on maternity leave, but with the Black Friday sales, the vacuum cleaner was originally around $1,600 and it was down to just over $1,000. I was also really lucky to receive a type of bonus from my work, which covered the cost of this vacuum cleaner. We really needed it because our corded vacuum recently broke and we were just desperate for something easy and fast for us to be able to clean the house. So this is the Dyson Gen5 Detect, and it comes with all the bells and whistles. It's actually a step up from the one I was expecting to get. It's going to take me some time to really learn what all the different heads do. I should have done an unboxing for this, but we were far too excited to get it open and give it a try, and of course we absolutely love it, and it's so satisfying to see all of the dirt get in the catcher. I had recently vacuumed the couch just before we went away on holiday, so I wanted to come back and do a test with a new vacuum to see how much more dust it would pick up. And I'm using the hair screw tool, which is just a smaller head and it's designed specifically not to get tangled with hair. I'm not sure if that's the right one for the couch, but it was the nicest size to use, and it didn't have the really long neck. So I started with just one seat cushion and pillow at the back, and that was the first lot of dust that you saw in the catcher, and it was already a really satisfying amount. And then I just went around all of the tops as well as the front of the pillows, and then had another look in the catcher to see how much dust it picked up. It's kind of hard to see because it's behind that piece of plastic, but there's quite a lot of really fine dust in there. And at the top there's a screen on the vacuum that gives you a number of particles that it picks up. It seems like a pointless feature to me, but it's also quite fun to see the millions. I then went in and picked up the cushions and started to vacuum underneath. It wasn't too bad in here. Like I say, I did it not that long ago, but our kids do like to eat snacks and things while watching TV, and it does build up after a while. One thing I noticed was it definitely didn't really suck out the dust from in the corners, so I grabbed this pointy tool, and it has a nice little brush that you can choose to use or not, and of course that was easy to really get in the nooks and crannies. Those little white spots are actually feathers, so it didn't suck those up because they were really embedded into the fabric, and I was picking them out. So I would just love something with enough power to really suck those feathers up. I have fake nails from a dance competition on the weekend, and it's the first time having nails done in about 5 years, so I'm not used to them. So it took me a wee while to pick them out, but in the end it was just fine. Another head that this vacuum cleaner comes with is called the Fluffy Optic Cleaner Head, and it has this light that shines in front of it. I know this is not exactly a new feature, but it's new for me, and I saw it when it was advertised, and I thought that it was just a gimmick really. But let me tell you, when you see the amount of dust that's on the hard floors, it is so satisfying to suck up. I'm going to have to do another video because I always think that my hard floors look pretty good, but then as soon as I put this green light on them, I realize how much dust is actually there. So I might be vacuuming a little bit more often. And so after about 10 minutes, my little experiment was done. I vacuumed the entire couch. I wasn't expecting a lot of big particles, but for sure there were a lot of really fine dust particles in there, you can see. And the suction on this was really good. You could feel it really sucking onto the couch and the brush as well. So I'm really satisfied, and I'm so far loving this vacuum cleaner.